Hi, I'm Sherry. This is a somatic yin-yang yoga flow designed to help release jaw tension and ease headache patterns by working with the spine, the gallbladder meridians, and the deep holding patterns behind the face and skull. If you've been feeling compressed through your head, tight across your jaw, or like your body is bracing more than it needs to, this practice is for you. We'll begin with a gentle, flowing sequence to help mobilize the spine and awaken the body, and then move into longer held yin shapes to support deeper release and regulation. For the yin portion, you may want to have some support nearby. Pillows, folded blankets, yoga blocks, or a bolster. Whatever helps your body feel fully held and supported. You may also want to have a rolled towel nearby for a final resting pose. We'll place it under the base of the skull to gently lift the chin, soften the throat, and provide subtle compression for the deep cervical flexors, an area that often contributes to jaw tension and headaches. If that sounds like something your body would enjoy, go ahead and pause the video now, roll your towel, and then restart when you're ready. To begin, come into a comfortable seated position. Cross-legged, kneeling, or however your body wants to begin. Place your hands on your thighs or knees and allow your jaw to stay soft, lips gently parted. As you inhale, begin to tilt the pelvis forward, lifting through the heart and letting the spine extend. Exhale and curl inward, rounding the spine, tucking the tail under. Allow the movement to ripple through the body like a wave from pelvis to skull. There's no need to control the jaw. Simply notice if your face is joining the motion or resisting it. Allow this flow to continue at your own pace for several rounds of breath. And gently allow the movement to settle and follow its momentum forward as you make your way onto all fours.
Begin to ease your hips back toward the heels, folding into child's pose. Arms can reach forward or rest wherever they feel natural. Allow your breath to land here for a few cycles. On an inhale, begin to flow forward. Press into a soft baby cobra. Exhale to melt the body back, moving through center and returning to child's pose. Let this become a gentle wave, moving up through the front body, down through the back.
After a few rounds, we'll begin to explore side bends, bringing one ear toward the same side hip, then moving to the other side. Allow the movement to spiral naturally, almost like your spine is drawing a loose figure eight. There's no right shape here, only sensation and breath. Stay with this for a few cycles, moving gently and in rhythm with your own body. And allow the spiral to slowly unwind, the body to quiet itself back into stillness. And from here, we begin to shift our weight forward and step our foot between our hands, coming into a low lunge, beginning whatever side feels right to your body right now in this moment. Keep your back knee grounded and your spine upright, are supported by your fingertips. On your inhale, allow the hips to gently glide forward, feeling the front body expand. Exhale, easing the hips back and straightening the front leg into runner's lunge. You can choose to drop the head here if a neck stretch feels good to your system today, or you may want to keep your head in neutral, jaw soft. Move with your own breath, flowing between these two shapes for several rounds. There's no goal here, only the rhythm of opening and contracting. When you feel complete, one final cycle on this side, return to a neutral position, bringing your weight back towards center, stacking shoulders over hips. The back knee remains grounded as you rise into a tall, supported, kneeling position. On your next inhale, sweep the arms wide. Exhale, twist gently toward the side of your front leg, opening across the chest and ribs. Inhale, return to center and lift through the arm
of your back leg side.
Exhale into a side bend, reaching that arm up and over. Flow between these two shapes, twist and arc, moving from your spine, no need to force. Simply notice how this opens the outer hip, waist, and shoulder, inviting space along the gallbladder meridian. One final round, and allow the hands to return to the mat. Letting the shape dissolve, we step back and pause briefly in tabletop. Hands grounding, spine long. Notice which side of the body hasn't yet been explored. When you're ready, we step the opposite foot forward to begin again. Back knee stays grounded as you settle into your lunge. On your inhale, allow the hips to shift forward, feeling space through the front of the body. Exhale, easing the hips back and lengthening the front leg into runner's lunge. Head in neutral or slightly dipped, jaw soft, breath steady. Flow through this a few rounds, no need to match the other side. Allow this side to show you where it holds tension and how it wants to move through. Completing a final round here. We draw the torso upright, stacking the spine over the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms open. Exhale, twist toward the side of your front leg, gently, without strain. Inhale again, lifting the arm upward. Exhale into a side bend, reaching over. Allow the flow to feel spiral-like, twisting, lifting, arcing, without needing to do it right. Notice the line of opening along your side body, through the hip, ribs, shoulder, and outer neck. Stay with this for another round or two before bringing the hands back to the mat. Coming into a comfortable seated position on a cushion, folded blanket, or tailbone directly on your mat. Whatever feels best in your body. And pause for a moment. Notice the afterglow of movement in your body. Feel the breath begin to settle on its own. And if it feels good, you might bring your hands to your face and begin a short self-massage. Gently trace along the brow line, over the temples, down toward the jaw. You might press into the cheeks, circle around the ears, or slide your thumbs beneath the cheekbones. If it feels supportive, you can also lift small sections of hair and give a light tug at the roots, releasing tension through the scalp. When you feel complete, allow the hands to rest either on your jaw and temples, gently cupping the face, or place one hand on your forehead and the other at the base of the skull. These gentle holds invite midline regulation and subtly signal to the nervous system that it's okay to let go. There's nothing to change. Simply allow the sensation or the absence of it to be enough. Take a few breaths here, then we'll move on to our first yin shape. Dropping the hands now, we begin to draw one leg forward, like you do for pigeon pose, and the other behind you, forming a gentle zigzag through the hips. Adjust until the shape feels stable and supported beneath you. Turn your torso softly toward the front leg. You might choose to stay upright or allow yourself to fold forward into the twist. Whatever feels best for your head. Use any props you need under the arms, beneath the hips, or across the thigh to support the body without strain. If you choose to fold forward, you might support your forehead on a cushion and gently turn the neck side to side, massaging the forehead back and forth across the pillow. Twisting through the spine and outer hips helps to release the fascia tension that travels upward into the jaw and base of the skull. This supported spiral gently affects the pathways that influence bracing in the neck, face, and head. As you settle, notice how the body meets the shape. Is your awareness drawn more to structure or sensation, to breath, tension, or stillness? When you're ready to shift, move slowly, uncurling from the twist and returning to center. Then begin to set up for the second side, drawing the opposite leg in front, the other behind, forming that soft zigzag through the hips. Begin to rotate gently toward the front leg. You might stay upright or allow the spine to follow the turn into a soft fold. Add props wherever needed to support ease. Arms, hips, thighs, or under the forehead. The nervous system doesn't just hold stress in the face. It stores it along the whole side body. This shape helps reveal where tension is being carried indirectly, like in the outer hip or the waist, and how that strain pulls on the jaw, ears, or temple. Does this side feel more structured or more diffuse? Is there a different emotional tone or a shift in how the breath moves? Gently unwind from the twist and pause in a neutral seat. Feel what remains before the body reorganizes itself into the next shape. From your seat, ease your way down onto your back. Extend your legs long and then gently walk your feet over to one side of the mat. Follow with the upper body, gently curving into a crescent shape like a banana. Arms can reach overhead or rest wherever they feel supported. You might place a pillow beneath the outer legs or arms for added containment. The gallbladder meridian passes through areas commonly involved in jaw pain and tension headaches, including the outer jaw, temples, and side of the neck. This side bend gently unwinds the full length of that pathway, helping to relieve pressure patterns in the face by releasing them from below. Feel into the stretch across the side body. Is there one area that draws your awareness more than the others? As the breath completes a gentle cycle, begin to walk the hands and feet back towards center. Pause here in neutral, feeling the contrast between sides. And when you feel ready, begin to arc your body in the opposite direction, walking your feet and upper body toward the other side of the mat. Take your time adjusting. This side might ask for different props, a smaller curve, or a slightly different arm position. Honor that without comparison. Many people carry extra tension on one side of the jaw or head, often without realizing it. This asymmetrical shape helps bring those imbalances into awareness, so the body can begin to soften the places that are overworking and release the tension patterns that build up over time. Bring your attention to the line of stretch from ankle to wrist. Is there sensation all the way through, or does it fade in some areas? You don't need to change it. Simply notice how your system is meeting the shape now. When this shape feels complete, slowly bring your body back through center. Allow the spine to return to neutral and feel what's alive in the body before we move into supported bridge. When you're ready, begin to bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Gently lift your hips and slide a block or bolster beneath your sacrum. Allow the hips to rest fully onto the support. Keep the head neutral and supported. Allow the arms to rest by your sides or open into a gentle T if the shoulders allow. The deep fascia that wraps through the pelvis, belly, and diaphragm connects directly to the tension patterns held in the jaw and head. When we allow the spine to decompress and the breath to drop in, we interrupt the full body bracing patterns that keep the fascia tension locked in place. Stay curious here and feel into the front body. What happens when the pelvis is supported from below? Can the jaw or eyes soften above? On your next exhale, press gently into your feet and allow the hips to lift just enough to remove the block. Ease your spine down slowly and pause in stillness before we move into our closing shape. If you've prepared a rolled towel, place it right at the base of your skull, where the head and neck meet. It should gently lift the chin and soften the front of the throat, offering a light massage into the deep cervical flexors at the back of the neck. If this doesn't feel right today, you're welcome to use a pillow under the head instead, or place a second pillow beneath the knees for added ease through the spine. Allow the arms to settle wherever they want, by your sides, palms open, or gently resting over the belly. If it feels supportive, you might bring your attention to the breath. You could simply track its natural rhythm, or possibly explore a 4-7-8 breath pattern. Inhaling for 4, holding for 7, exhaling for 8, with a light hum on the exhale, if that feels good. There's no need to follow the breath perfectly. Allow it to guide you deeper into rest, an invitation to relax and soften into the stillness. When you feel complete, begin to invite a little movement into the fingers and toes, possibly allowing the arms to stretch overhead, or take a slow, spacious breath. Maybe it would feel good to roll onto one side and rest there for a moment, allowing the weight of your body to be received by the ground. You may choose to stay here for a while. There's no rush. You can ease your way up to a seat in your own time. Simply allow the shape to unfold naturally. If something in today's practice resonated with you, I'd love to hear what landed. I'm a somatic practitioner, and I work with the nervous system to support trauma recovery. If you're looking for support and curious about how I can help, feel free to reach out. The details are below. Until then, go gently and remember, your body is always communicating with you. All we need to do is pause and listen.